Hi, dear friend, in the sweetness of the Bible. In Jeremiah chapter 13, thus the Lord said to me, to Jeremiah, go and get yourself a linen sash and put it around your waist, but do not put it in water. So I got a sash according to the word of the Lord and put it around my waist. And the word of the Lord came to me the second time, saying, take the sash that you acquired, which is around your waist, and arise, go to the Euphrates, and hide it in there, in a hole in the rock. So I went and hid it by the Euphrates, as the Lord commanded me. Now it came to pass after many days that the Lord said to me, arise, go to the Euphrates, and take from there the sash which I commanded you to hide there. Then I went to the Euphrates and dug, and I took the sash from the place where I had hidden it, and there was the sash ruined. It was profitable for nothing. This was, if we read the rest, uh, it was an example. God made a good illustration, by God's wisdom to Jeremiah, representing the relationship between God and the Jews. He wanted them to become his the people, his own people, who will glorify him and worship him all times. But they actually worship idols most of the time. Uh, so the sash was like around, normally men put it around their waist, and it's always stuck there to give strength, and also the symbol of righteousness. But it became profitable for nothing. This sash itself is like the righteousness of Israel, which become unrighteousness. But God made all that to bring Jesus from the Jews. That's why most of the nations, they hate the Jews, and they even in if we read in Esther how Haman, who hate the Jews, wanted to crucify Mordecai, the um, the uh, the uh, the person that was in charge of Esther after the what happened in the exile, and he used to look after her. She became a king, a queen to the Persian king. But what happened? The plot which Haman decided to achieve against Mordecai turned against him, and Haman was the one who was crucified because he wanted to destroy all the Jewish people in the whole world, because the Persian king used to be a king on the whole world, about 127 countries, and Haman wanted to destroy all the Jews completely, but God stopped him, and instead of that, he was destroyed, and the Jews live normally, and Jesus came in the right time to save all the people, even the enemy of the Jews. It's a plot of Satan. He doesn't want people to get saved. He wants to blind them all times, and but salvation is now available. The whole thing is to trust the Bible, trust the Word of God, to be able to get saved. Trust that if you believe in Jesus, you are sure, certain about your happy eternity. You'll be with God, with Jesus, by faith. That's the whole thing. That's the aim that's the whole human being, to fear God and to believe. And if someone refused to believe, it means he's making God a liar. So how can he get saved? It's a simple way. That's what God decided, uh, and the enemy of God always against this, and Satan has angels, bad angels, which that whisper in the mind of people, saying, "No, this is a joke," And what do you mean? Believe in Jesus and you become saved and your sin will be forgiven? No way, That's what Satan says to the people who really don't want to obey. That's all, Thank you.